Hey guys, Calamity here. So in the most recent update, Epic Games added this new item. It's a basically a throwable item that they added. It's epic rarity, and at first you're just like, okay, what does this shit do? But it's actually pretty overpowered. So over here I have wood wall, brick wall, metal, 500 health, 300, 150. I'm gonna throw this thing just see how much damage it does. It does 200 damage basically per second against walls. Now, when I first came across this consumable, I was like, alright, this is probably one of the most overpowered items I've come across ever. And I was thinking of potential ways to counter this thing. There are a couple, but me and my friend worked together and we found a couple ways that are probably the most effective. First of all is just a good old, shooting it with a scar. But not only does this take a lot of ammo, this was with a gold scar by the way, not only does it take a lot of ammo, it also is really hard to be shooting the boombox because obviously if someone threw it at you, they're going to be focusing you. Now I'll show you what it looks like when someone throws a boombox at you and you're trying to build to defend yourself against it. As you can see, it's breaking all your builds, enemies trying to shoot at you, and it's just really annoying. And I'm not getting any shots on the boombox because I want to defend myself from the enemy's fire. It's the most... See, like that pretty much hit me right there. Boombox has a really long timer, and thus can be a very annoying item to go up against. So, after a bit of trial and testing with the new consumable, aka the boombox, we threw it in the middle of over here, and we basically went to figure out what the radius was. We figured out that the radius of it, so as you can see over here, everything that's made out of wood, except for like these floors, can be broken by the boombox. It's a 4x4 square that can be broken, and wherever you see these metal walls is how far, like it's like the closest to the boombox you can get and build without it breaking your builds. Okay, throw the boombox, just for a live example. As you can see, it's destroying all the wood. And the metal outline that we made is basically how close to it you can build without it getting broken. So that's how far you would have to, for example, run from it if you wanted to save yourself. Now, as mentioned, there are a couple counters to this boombox. First of which I already showed, I think, with the heavy sniper. Now, a really important thing to note about the boombox is when you throw it, the game treats it as if it's like a building, or like something that's been built. So basically, weapons that do extra damage against builds, for example, deagles, heavy snipers, any type of explosive, are really good to be used against the boombox. So for example, I'll show you. Heavy sniper does 1,000 damage against builds, so it insta hits the boombox. RPGs do about 400 against builds, so it 2-shots the boombox. Quad launchers do about 300, so it also 2-shots the boombox. As you can see, explosives and heavy snipers are probably the best way to counter this, but I found something even better, and which is probably going to be the safest method to be able to take care of these boomboxes. Alright, so now, when you use any of the other methods, what happens is that the enemy's able to shoot you because you're distracted with the boombox. So you're going to be more worried about destroying the boombox or protecting yourself from the enemy. You can't do both at once, obviously, right? So, a really good item to carry now is dynamite. So, throw it at me. So if enemy's going to start shooting at me, you throw down a dynamite, and you just spam build to protect yourself against the enemy. And as you can see, the dynamite broke both of the boomboxes. So regardless of how many boomboxes people throw at you, you can literally throw one dynamite turtle against your enemy, protect yourself against them, and after the fuse of the dynamite goes off, you're pretty much safe now because they used all of their boomboxes and you just threw one dynamite. In my opinion, this is probably the best way to counter it, just because of the fact that you just have to throw it once and not worried about the boombox anymore, just where you have to worry about protecting yourself from the enemy's fire. Another effective way, which I mean is kind of weird, and honestly I don't like it that much. I mean I guess it works if you have to use it, But if someone throws a boombox at you, it's literally just running in the opposite direction while trying to turtle. That's literally all I can think of. I just made this video for you guys that are frustrated with the item, because you're probably waking up and just wondering why Epic is so obsessed with making builders pissed off. This item is probably going to be nerfed / taken out, vaulted within the next couple days. I just thought I'd make a video just explaining how to deal with it for the time being. Thank you for watching.